Hello and welcome to episode 88. My name is Julie from Salessewunique and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, as you can see, I've got a little bit of a different backdrop today as I'm not at home. I'm actually looking after Milo, who is just sitting down here chewing his bowl. So if you hear any strange noises or any sort of click on the floor, that's Milo running around playing with his toy. Here he comes. Don't think he'll be too long. And I'm hoping the lighting's okay because I'm actually sat near the window here. And yeah, so I've got to make do this week, I'm afraid. Are you come to say, hey, good boy, you've been nice and quiet. Anyhow, this week it's going to be a slightly different vlog to what I normally do. And it's going to be like a pattern review and on this free pattern that I got. Now I came across this pattern through somebody else's blog. It was like I was going from vlog to vlog, and as you do, you fall down the wormhole of all these different things. Anyhow, I came across this bag, and it's a crossbody bag. That's it sat on the chair, and this is free pattern, and it's designed by Anna Graham, and her website is www.noodle-head.com. Now I will pop the links down below, and you can find the free pattern. It takes you from her website to Robert Kaufman fabric, so the free pattern is on there, and there are one or two other free patterns on there as well. So I decided that I wanted to make this bag for my holiday, and I did. I started it, I cut it out on the Wednesday, the pattern, and I cut the fabrics out. So all it is basically 3 pattern pieces, and you pop them on the fold of your fabric. So that is the main bag. So you need to cut 8 pieces on the fold. So you've got 2 exterior fabrics, 2 lining, 2 fusible fleece, 2 fusible woven interfacing. So that's a lot of cutting. And you have to put these darts on. Now I have cut it out on the pattern because it just says draw around it, so I just cut it out for ease, and to draw around it with like a fix-on pen or an heat erasable pen is perfect. So that's that one. Then the next piece is slightly smaller. So this is the pocket one, and you need 1 exterior fabric, 1 lining fabric, and 1 fusible woven interfacing. And then the third piece is the flap, and you need 4 of these all together. So you need 1 exterior fabric, 1 lining fabric, and 2 fusible woven interfacing. So that's it. All you have is 3 pieces. Then it gives you the measurement excuse me, for doing the strap for the crossbody and for doing your little side tabs, and then it does say have a bit of scrap leather for doing your little fastening on the front. Well, I didn't have time for all that, and it's used, they've piped it along the top of the inner pocket there. That bit there's got piping, and there's piping around the flap, which looks really nice, and I do like it. It's just that I hadn't got time. I'd only got Thursday evening to actually get the bag finished. Now you're seeing how many pieces I've had to cut out, and I've had to fuse the interfacing and do all the darts. Now you've got 2 pattern pieces that have got the darts in, so that was a lot of darts to stitch, so that took quite a bit, but I stitched it all in an evening, and it was relatively quick to do once I got going. Now you've got 9 pages of instructions in here, and I don't know. Some parts of it weren't very clear, but maybe that was just me. Maybe because I was tired and I couldn't concentrate. But as it's a free pattern, I can sort of show you. So there's a lot of writing in the pattern book. So if you're one that likes to read patterns and things like that, then yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. And like I say, once I started putting it together, I'm thinking, yeah, I know what to do here. So I did it my own way basically. And like I said, I didn't put any piping on, lack of time, but it was a nice stitch. I must admit, I did enjoy making it. I've got my bag here. As you can see, this is the finished object. Now you do put your loops there, which I don't know, it does work. It's quite comfortable to wear, and sort of that's how it hangs. But I don't know. I think because you've got a gap here, I'm just wondering if you could put them on the inside. Why not? You know, it's something I might try, because I think I'm going to make another one of these, definitely. I just decided to make a grey one in this lovely, it's like a brushed effect, a paintbrush effect, if you can see. It is grey, and I think it has got a slight, very slight pink hue in it in the background, and I can see it on the camera, it's picking up. And I didn't make a strap, I just used some of this, I don't know if it's polypropylene or something, just a nylon strapping that I've got in the shop, and I just cut it to the length I wanted it, and I've just stitched it on there with a bit of a cross through it, and it's got the lobster clasp there, and I've got a ring on there. So at a later date, if I want to, I can change it and do a strapping out of this. Now I've used magnetic fastener on this, which works well, and I also stitched, I just sort of cut one of these out, just eyeballed it really, just cut a piece of fabric and put some wadding on it and folded it, got my magnetic clasp on the inside of it, the backing piece, and just cut it down to suit, and it worked. And I have to say, I'm pleased with it, very pleased with it. So if you fancy getting yourself a free pattern, I would get along to the Robert Kaufman website and have a look for it and download it and have a go yourself, because I think you could make several of these to go with any outfit that you've got. Because I think I will, and I think probably next time I will use the handmade strapping to go with the bag. But this works, it's temporary use, and I like it, so I'm pleased with it. So I hope you've all enjoyed this little change. And yeah, if you have a go at making the bag and you download the pattern, please, let me know down below what you think to the pattern, what you've made your bag out of, things like that. It'd be lovely to know if somebody else has made it as well. So thank you for joining me today. Now Milo's been behaving himself because he sat under the table waiting for me to play with him and take him for a walk. So I will say goodbye for now, and I will see you again next week. Take care everyone, and have a lovely sewing week. Bye.